So maybe just a thought on Tampa. You got some real dangerous players over there. Need to be aware of how big a challenge is this?
Yeah, I mean high-end talent over there, so you have to be prepared for that at all times. I think no matter who's on the ice, you have to know who you're out there against, and be prepared for that. You know, they sometimes take chances or really try to push the pace, but have that skill level to take over a game at any time.
Adam, when it comes to this team's penalty kill, what's working so well right now, and allowing you guys to build on that every time?
I think just the small details in it, and then the work within that, I think too. So I think we've had some pairs going together for a while now, which can help. You know, have that chemistry on the penalty kill and talking and being familiar with what we're thinking in each situation, really, because that's key for us. I think when we're on the same page and really moving, or we know, you know where the other guy is, even though if you're not able to see them. So I think establishing that pressure, holding our line, just the details of how we want to kill have been a lot better as of late, and I think that is due to being familiar with each other in our pairs.
Adam, Zach was saying that it seems like guys are starting to settle in and find their groove a little bit. How do you see your role evolving in the last little while here with your line mates?
Good. I think we've established some chemistry offensively and been able to chip in over the last few weeks. And, I think for a while, depending on how things were going, we'd move around the lines a bit and move guys up and down and that sort of thing. So I think we've been able to kind of establish some lines for a bit and can allow you to get that chemistry and grow that chemistry. And I think for us as a line, we've talked a lot about trying to attack and put pressure and look to score and be difference makers.
Where's your game at, do you think, right now? How do you feel it's coming?
Good. I think it's come along. I think the last few weeks trying to be more of a threat offensively is a priority. I think sometimes it can play a little bit too defensive. It can take away from that offensive side of the puck, but just having that confidence in my own game to go out there and attack and play.
You've been first-line center for a lot of your life. You've been a second-line center. You come here, you're now turning into this solid veteran third-line center. What's it like for you to, figure out a bit of a new role later in your career and make things work?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I've seen a lot over my career of guys being in, I guess, say, my situation. I think my game suits it well. That kind of defensive game and being responsible there. But again, making sure that I'm still trying to attack offensively. And I think at times I can get away from that where you're thinking too much on the defensive side. And then, again, game to game, depending on maybe who we're playing against on the other team, that sort of thing has to come into play. And for me, it does take a little bit to adjust to playing, I guess a little bit less minutes. It is a little bit of a different role. It's almost easier to play more minutes sometimes, and you just get out there and get in the flow of things. So, it does take a little bit to adjust to, but certainly a role I take pride in and try to be effective in.
Did you have a 3C in your career that you played with that was, the ultimate guy that you look to and think, I got to be like that guy?
I mean, I don't know. No, I'm sure there is. I'd have to look back and see, but you could see where guys take pride in their roles within the team, and then how that allows the team to play a complete game. And being in Anaheim for a bit, Ryan Kessler was a guy who was kind of that shut down, hard to play against guy, even later in his career as well. So, there's lots of guys that I think take a lot of pride on playing both sides of the puck. And I mean, for me, that coming in here and coming back here was, I knew that would be part of my role within the team.